number 19 and 20, which says, Marajal Bairani al Taqyan, Bainama Barzakullah Yabgyan. It is he who has let see two bodies of water, flowing water. Though they meet, they do not mix. There is a barrier which is forbidden to trespass. Previously, the commentators of the Quran, they knew that there are two types of water, salty and sweet, but they could not understand what does the Quran mean by saying that these two waters meet, but they do not mix. There is a barrier, there is a barzakh between them. Today, after science advance, we have come to know that whenever one type of water flows into the other type of water, whenever sweet water flows into the salty water, it loses its constituents and gets homogenized into the water it flows. This area, homogenizing area, the Quran refers to as barzakh. Whenever one type of water flows into the other type of water, it loses its constituents and gets homogenized into the water it flows. This homogenizing area, the Quran refers to as barzakh. And this can be seen in several places in the world. If you go to Cape Town, that's the southern part of South Africa, you can see these two waters meeting. You can even see the color between these two waters is different. In Egypt, when River Nile flows into the Mediterranean Sea, and the best example is the Gulf of Mexico. We start from the Gulf of Mexico. It flows for thousands of miles. From the Gulf of Mexico, it goes northwards towards the east coast of North America, then flows eastwards and goes towards the west coast of Europe. Though it flows for thousands of miles, both waters are distinct. And if you travel in a boat in the Gulf Stream and pick up water from the left side and pick up water from the right side, one is sweet and the other is salty. Even the temperature between the two, it differs. Further, when you read in the subject of oceanology, there was a verse in the Quran, Surah Nur, chapter number 24, verse number 40, which was shown to Professor Dr. Durga Rao, who is a marine engineer and expert in the field of oceanology. He was teaching in the King Abdulaziz University in Jeddah. Surah Nur, chapter number 24, verse number 40 says, as to the state of the unbeliever, it is like the depths of darkness. It's like the depths of darkness in a vast, deep ocean. Waves topped with dark clouds. If a man stretches out his hand, he cannot see. For to whom Allah sends no light, he does not see. What does this verse of the Quran mean by saying the state of an unbeliever's mind is like the depths of darkness in a vast deep sea, vast deep ocean. Waves topped with dark clouds. Darkness above darkness. If a man stretches out his hand, he cannot see. For to whom Allah gives no light, he will not see. When Professor Durga Rao was shown this verse, he said that this verse is not referring to a normal sea. It is referring to a vast deep ocean. And previously we did not know that the depths of the ocean was dark, because a human being cannot go more than 20 to 30 meters unaided. It is in 1900 when we discovered submarines, we came to know that the deep part of the ocean, it is dark. Even the fishes which swim in the deep part of the ocean, they have their own light. And Professor Durga Rao said that this darkness is due to two phenomena. Number one, when the light enters the ocean, the light is absorbed in layers. And today we know that the light has got 7 components, and we learned in school about VIBGYOR: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. It has 7 components. So when light enters the ocean, the first 10 to 15 meters